We are back for our final demo of E3 2009, and it's a good one. I will have to say that. If you look at the couch next to me, we are joined by a gang of Nintendo folks, and they have brought the new Super Mario Brothers, the Wii. Sitting there next to me right here is Daniel Orwella, who is the product manager. How you doing, Daniel?
Doing well, thanks.
Welcome to the stage. Perfect way to close it out. I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce your friends that you brought along with you.
Exactly. All right. So I brought everyone here, so we're showing off the new Super Mario Brothers. So 4-player co-op. So I brought along JC Rodrigo, Andrew Estes, Mabel Chung, and David Young, all different people in the company. Fantastic. Coming out here to show off the game while they're playing it, while we talk about it. So.
All right. Now we got about 15 minutes left in our broadcast. Let's go ahead and get right to the game. I know you guys got plenty to show, and I want all the Nintendo fans at home to get everything they want to see out of this.
So definitely. I mean, it's been on the show floor all day, so you have to get ahead and start playing up. So we're going to show some different things that maybe people haven't had a chance to see yet on stage, or it's been on the show floor though, so I've had a lot of people playing it. Definitely 4 players.
Somebody, who is that? Who's Luigi?
Luigi just died in the very beginning of it. Andy just died at the very beginning. So it's a great game overall. Like, you can all work together, but sometimes you can also be vicious and start going against each other as well. It's a lot of mayhem, but at the same time, it's controlled chaos that people are just going around, working together. Just
4-player Mario, that is awesome.
It is amazing. It's been a fun thing for all of us to be playing in the office, on the floor. It's been amazing watching people go crazy with this game, finding a new side scroll. It's been a long time since we had one of these with the classic characters. And here we got Yoshi coming out. A lot of people haven't had a chance to see. Getting all these things and everything. After the Goombas.
When is this coming out, Daniel?
This is coming out this holiday in 2009, so it's a chance for everyone to get it for this around Christmas time. Around that time, it'll be nice to get the family together as well. Friends been coming back for vacations. It'll be great for everyone to be playing. Got the Fire Flower going. As you can see, one of the Toads is picking up Mario. People can work together. You can grab your friends, throw them off at cliffs, throw them to other areas they can't reach otherwise. So.
And all right, so let's talk a little bit while you guys are playing about the structure of the game. Obviously, we all know how Mario games work. You run from the left to the right, you jump.
But you can actually go backwards in this game as well. You can actually go backwards if we go back together. So, I mean, the camera works dynamically as well. So depending as long as someone's going forward, it keeps up with the person most forward, but zooms out if necessary. But if everyone wants to go backwards, you can always go backwards as well. So it works out really great in that. Even when people are dying, you can still work together. People come back to life in little bubbles. Now you see, we have Red Yoshi now, and Mario's trying to throw someone off the edge. It can be, but Mario just died.
I like everybody went out.
Everyone's dying. The key to it is also, I mean, you have to keep, one person has to stay alive at all times. So there is that aspect that people do need to work together. If all 4 people die, the game will end and you start back over from the beginning of the world again.
But those people are burning lives even though they're dying.
Yes, they are burning lives. No secret areas to see. Yeah, there's secret camera areas to find secret hidden pipes, secret areas to find coins.
Nice.
Even when they go in the pipe, actually, to keep a little bit more competitive, whoever goes in the pipe first, it goes in order of first, second, third, and fourth people to go into the pipe and come out of the pipe. So you're always fighting to see who can get to the next, who can get to the area first. You'll see.
Toad.
And if one person goes to the pipe, the other people have to come out after 3 seconds. It kicks them back out. Another Yoshi. You can have multiple Yoshi on the screen at the same time, all working together, eating at each other.
One really cool aspect of the game. Oh, guys, why you do that? Well, anyhow, I wanted to say that Yoshi can actually spit up and like every element in the game. For example, a fire flower that would shoot fireballs. Yoshi can actually grab them with the tongue and spit it back out and actually injure some enemies and things like that. So instead of taking just, you know, the standard approach that Yoshi can just ride them, every individual element, regardless if it's a friendly item or a person or an enemy, can actually use elements against other things. So you never know what you might find if you just experiment around.
I see some of your colleagues down at the end of the couch waggling their Wiimote. What's that do?
Waggling actually. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
You can take it, man. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. No.
Want to take this?
So saying the Wiimote actually helps you spin around in circles, like spinning fists-wise. Also, when using certain suits like the propeller suit, it gets you to fly high in the air. You can also, that's how you grab your partner, actually, or grab one of your fellow teammates. If you hold down the 1 button and shake the Wii remote, you'll grab the person and put them over your head, and you can then throw them in different directions as well. So yeah, that's why people see shaking on the whole time as well, and it goes like that. And even at the same token, the competitive aspect that we keep bringing up is that at the end, actually, Dave Young just came in first place with one of the Toads.
Who's Luigi? Nice.
Second place for Andy. Mabel came in second. JC, he was helping us out, talking with us. So he came.
I was talking.
Right, of course he was talking. That's
I was going easy because
So now we're going to show another one of the suits off, in one of the ice worlds where everything's all frozen over, all that stuff. Another suit that hasn't been shown yet on the floor, but you actually get to play as a penguin. You get to put Mario, Luigi, and the Toads in the penguin suits and shoot ice balls, which we'll get to in a bit, which first they have to hopefully survive to get to the point where it's necessary to get one of them. So it has been tough sometimes watching people work together. But so far it's been great seeing people just play on the floor as well, just having a blast playing it.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
It's 4-player Mario.
It's spit that's on the floor.
That's awesome.
So,
I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't start throwing some questions from the audience at you. Is that all right?
No, throw some questions at me. That's fine.
Right.
It's great.
James Cullen out of Swindon wants to know: is the whole game playable in multiplayer?
The whole game is playable in multiplayer. The whole game is also playable in single player. So you get the experience both ways. It's great from an aspect when you have that full multiplayer for everybody. You can have the really advanced gamers playing with people who've never played a Mario game before at the same time and help each other out. Or, as I said, a bunch of advanced gamers playing and just really going at it, trying to knock each other down. So.
Is there more interaction besides picking them up and throwing them? You guys do any?
No, there is more interaction than that. Picking and throwing, helping each other to other obstacles, killing each other obviously is another way to work out. But that's all it is. That's so far it's been shown on the floor, at least. That's what you're playing with together at this point. But right now you can see actually Mario is in a penguin suit, who's actually able to freeze things with his ice balls if he can.
Oh, there you go. You can freeze things with your ice ball if you actually press the 1 button. And there's different elements you can do. Let me see if I can try to get this penguin. Oh, never mind.
Is there friendly fire turned on? Do you freeze your home?
No, you can't. You can't freeze your teammates. But now Mario's the only one left alive on the screen.
When you freeze things, you can actually do a couple things with these. For example, if there's an enemy and I want to freeze him, I can actually use him as a stepping stool to do other things.
The enemies to actually jump on them, or the sliding penguins. You see, if you freeze that, you can jump on top of them and slide across the entire way. There's also wall jumping involved in this as well, so people can actually jump up the wall to stay alive longer.
The penguin suit's awesome.
So right now, JC's trying to get over here to the side. Oh, he didn't make it in time.
I saw that. That was awesome. Did you see Toad and Luigi over there?
Actually, right here's a good part. If you can get in the front of the group. Everyone's going to get a penguin suit right now. Or maybe not.
Trouble there. Like some levels are designed like this, where you just slide. You have to kind of keep.
Trying to slide right now.
Oh! Tyler Beal asked a good question out of Guyton, Georgia. What are the different suits Mario can have? We see the penguin one. What else you guys got there?
So far, we have the propeller suit, which was shown at the keynote on the show floor. People have been playing the demo as well, where actually, when you jump in the air and shaking the Wii remote, your propeller top will spin up top of your head, and you actually get to higher areas you couldn't reach before. And in this one, we have the penguin suit as well. Those are the 2 suits we have so far. There might be more. We're not sure yet, so we'll find out as time goes by.
Peter Ho out of Kingston. That sounds very, very likely. Peter Ho out of Kingston wants to know: will there be any secret characters able to be unlocked or choose from? Are these the 4 characters that are in the game?
These are the 4 characters in the game we have so far. That's all we've got at this point in time. So we have to wait and see what comes out in the future. So I don't know. We're still learning as well.
Rocco Hanna Israel wants to know: any Wii Motion Plus functionality?
No, there is no Wii Motion Plus functionality. It's just straight using the Wii remotes as is, and using the shake and the motion. The control capture's already there now.
Excellent. Everybody's favorite question, Zach Cooper's out of Illinois wants to know: how long is the game, and any other items besides the suits that we already talked about?
Since you talked about so far, no, that's pretty much what we have so far.
Sorry, what was the question?
How many, any other new items or suits beyond what we've shown so far?
I don't know if we can disclose that at this time, but I'm sure just stay tuned to, I'm sure we'll announce more in the future.
What about length? Are we long Mario adventure, or?
It is pretty long so far. I mean, people have been playing the game on the show floor. It actually does tell you what world they're coming from. So myself, playing the demos on the floor as well, I've seen up to World 7 on the show floor. So probably going to be at least 8, I'm going to guess right now, but we'll see what happens. It could be more.
Stuart Hopkins had a great button wants to know: is there any online? This is actually a question we've seen a lot of.
Yeah.
Any online component to the game at all?
No, it's just local right now at this point in time. That's how the game works out. It's more of a community experience. Like right here, you can see people playing together on the couch. That's a good experience to share here.
That's not a bad thing. Is there another one we can look at before I let you guys go?
Sure. Go to World 7 real quick.
Okay, sure.
This one will actually show a little bit more of the Wii Motion control functionality. What will happen is there's 2 things that you can do. One is a seesaw, where actually the first person on there can actually tilt the Wii remote back and forth to control it. But in this sport, actually, there is a boat with a light, which allows the board's completely darkened. Now, the person who's playing as Toad, which is Mabel right now, she's actually tilting the Wii remote left and right to control that light. So this is where it's a little bit more cooperative, we're talking about.